everyone, it's Chainsawiez, and today is day 13 of my 6-month challenge. On October 25th, I'll be turning 18, and I'm 17 currently, and we're on day 13. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really have a plan for this video. This idea was like last minute sort of. So yeah. Also, I'm eating chicken tenders, so yeah, that's gonna be happening throughout the video too. So yeah, today I wanted to talk about art because, you know, I think I've mentioned it in another video where I do art. I think, yeah, my introduction I did mention I do art, so I just wanted to talk about a little bit of art. So yeah, just to start off with, I've been doing digital art for about 7 years. I want to say the minimum of 7 years. I've been doing digital art for a while. I used to do traditional art, but I don't really do it anymore. There's like not really much of a point for me to do it since, you know, I don't really keep track of it very well. I do still do traditional art sometimes. I have a bunch of sketchbooks where I have pieces of art. Maybe I'll post a couple of pictures over here. But yeah, I have an Instagram account and a Twitter account where I post my art at chainsawiez. I'll make sure to link it down in the description. But yeah. I don't know, I don't really draw as much as I'd like to anymore. Just mainly a bunch of like things with school and, you know, at home that I just have to deal with before I can really draw. And by that point I have like an art block, so there's like, it feels like there's not really a point to anymore. So yeah. Also sorry about the lighting. It looks like I'm in the dark right now, which I pretty much am, so sorry about that. I'll try to fix that by next video though. Anyways, art. So yeah, here's a couple pictures or like a couple of examples of my own personal art. I don't know, I've been drawing like for a while, and I've had like 400 different styles in my lifetime, so I kind of just concretely landed on this one. I don't really know what the inspiration behind it really was. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah, but that's where I am currently in my art journey. There's a lot of things that I'd like to do with my art. It's like, I wish I could draw more. I wish I could animate. I mean, I've tried animating in the past, but it wasn't anything good. I used to try to be a part of like the animation meme community, but that went as well as you thought it would. So yeah, I had like 1,000 different OCs back in the past. This is my current OC now. I don't really have anything like huge to work upon my OCs. Well, actually, I do have this one art project that I'm working on that I'm not gonna like disclose yet because it's like rough draft-ish, but yeah, I was talking to Venmo Me about it a while ago, and she keeps urging me to, you know, like do something, so maybe I'll make an update video about that sometime, but I don't know. So far, it's just something work in progressy. But yeah, I've been drawing since like 3rd grade, to be honest. I remember the first time I really started to draw was when I was in 3rd grade, and there was this girl who used to sit on my bus with me, and basically I used to see her draw Hatsune Miku a lot, and it was like the really old, like edgy Hatsune Miku, so I was like, whoa, that's awesome, I love that. So, you know, I would always ask her like, hey, how are you drawing that? How do you do that? And the girl was like, if I was in 3rd grade, that girl is definitely either in 5th or 6th, so she definitely was annoyed that I was talking to her in the first place. But yeah, and I ended up having a falling out with that girl not too long later, actually, so I have no clue where she is in life right now. But if you guys, if you're watching this, hi! So yeah, but she was like my first push into getting into art, and then over time I kind of started drawing more and more. And of course I was into art before I met her. It just wasn't like a huge primary deal. Like, I feel like she kick-started my art journey. Yeah, so I guess I do have her to thank for, you know, me getting as far as I am now. She never really like showed me anything on how to draw, except for this one time where I did come to her house, and she had like those figures, like the thingies that you can pose to get the actual shape of the character, like, you know, like the anatomy thingy. I'll post it up on screen, but yeah, that thingy. She had one of those, and she showed me that she uses that to draw Hatsune Miku. But yeah, Throughout elementary school, I drew a lot as well. I feel like that's where I really started to draw. I remember this one Pacific art class, or not art class, whoa, ELA class, where we would all sit in like this like carpet area while our teacher like read to us, and I would always be drawing like a certain scene that happened in the book that she's reading to us in a notebook. I think I actually still have that notebook, and I'll try looking for it, but yeah, it's probably lost in a closet or something. But I remember every day I would draw, and I would try to base my drawing off of whatever that teacher was talking about or whatever that teacher was reading. Which also brings up a really bad memory as well. Oh, I need to find this notebook. I've lost it a while ago. I think it might be gone in the history, but I remember I had this one book, and I honestly don't know what the comic was about, but I drew a book. It was like a thick notebook, and each one of those pages was filled with a comic strip, and it was like all one big story. But all I remember is that it was my Movie Star Planet character who ended up, no, it was like a mixture between my Movie Star Planet character at the time plus my Roblox character at the time, like a mix, like a fusion between the two, who ended up falling in love with Goku. So, you know, take what you will from that, but that's all I remember from that. In later years, I really started to get into like My Hero Academia. This was before the fandom got really creepy, but I actually am a part to blame for that. I used to have a really bad obsession with Deku. Like, it was actually really concerning. So I swear this is relevant to the story where I'm about to go with this. But I was just overly obsessed with Deku. I would draw his freckles on my face every day. I literally bought replicas of his shoes. I had like the exact, I don't think it was his exact backpack, but it was like a UA inspired backpack. So I had that, had Deku posters all over my room, plushies, etc. It was a really bad time, but yeah, I was a middle schooler, so yeah, I remember I used to be obsessed with him, so I would draw a lot of ship art between me and Deku, and I would also have I made like a pretty, I don't know, I made like a cute cast of characters of of a whole new class. I'll try to post some of them on the screen. I don't know if I have evidence of all of them still, but I probably do. I don't know, I'll look into it. But yeah, that was a phase. So yeah, I think that really influenced where I wanted to go with art, because before that I was trying to change my art style to be more animation meme community-esque. That's like the best way I could describe it. Like, I don't know, like I don't think there's like a proper way for me to describe on how my art style looked other than that. Like, it would be like anthropomorphic furries. I'm not a furry. Let me get that straight up. I'm not a furry, but yeah, I would always try to, you know, anthropomorphize characters and whatever. I don't think that's a word. But yeah, I'm okay. Anyway, so yeah, I don't really know where I was going with that, actually, never mind. Fast forward into like 2020 plus. To be honest, my art really slowed down in 2020. I just didn't do anything in 2020. I didn't really do anything except for go on Discord all the time. So yeah, I didn't really have much to do there. Though as I went into later years, I started to draw more. Usually it would just be art based off of whatever relationship I was in at the time. So yeah, it was just any of that. I won't post any of it on screen because, you know, privacy reasons. But yeah, it would just be art based off of that. And I feel like that actually kind of helped my style develop to where it was. Because I'll show some examples, but it was like a slow incline of like where my art was like before. If that makes sense. Like, I feel like since I've been on such a long hiatus and then I started randomly drawing, like my style completely changed back into something more, I don't know, just more me, which I actually hate it now looking back at it. I hated the style that I don't know what style I was going for, but I don't like it. Yeah, and then that kind of transformed back into my original goal of what I wanted to do with my art back in 3rd grade, have like that super cute anime girl art and stuff, and I think I've slowly have like evolved my art style into something like semi-realism and then anime. I feel like, I don't know, I don't really know, to be honest, what my art style is. You guys can tell me down in the comments on what you think about it, but yeah. So, yeah, it's just kind of like a small, like, I don't know if it's an evolving of styles, I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Yeah, there's not really much to talk about when it comes to my art, because like I said, I've been on and off for years for my art, and I've never like been, I don't know, I've never been like exactly consistent with it. My style has always changed and whatnot, but I've been sticking to this style for quite a while, so I think I'm comfortable here, and I just kind of want to improve it from here now. So yeah, I think I'm happy with where my art journey is going. I haven't posted on my Instagram in a while, so maybe I do need to start working on something, which actually I'll show you a little sneak peek of my last work in progress that I'll probably be finishing next. And that's it. So yeah, that's my art story. It's not much of a big art story. It's not like a big inspiring art story. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's where I am right now. Yeah, and that's it. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll tune in next time. Bye!